Shalom, Israel, and assalamu alaikum to my brothers in the truth. Today, I want to talk about the book of Isaiah, how it is the most monotheistic book in the entire Bible. I won't take much of your time today. I just want to go over a few scriptures. Verse 6 in Isaiah 44, thus saith the Lord, the King of Israel, and his Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, I am the first and I am the last, and besides me there is no God. My brothers, first let's deal with how Jesus in the Bible, in the New Testament, is referred to being the first and the last. Now here we have the Father in the Bible being referred to as the first and the last. Which one is true? If we go to Matthew chapter 19, we see the truth when Jesus said, why callest thou me good, seeing there's none good but one, the Father. So you got to understand, my brother, something is not right. According to the Bible, he is God and there's none else. Let's deal with another scripture. Let's deal with verse 5 of Isaiah 45. I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no God beside me. Now, if you say Jesus is on the right hand of the Father, then you're saying both Jesus is God and you're saying the Father is God, and that makes no sense. God has singled himself out. God knows how to say the name Jesus, and he knows how to get you out of the confusion by saying in the first place that him and Jesus are both one. But he did not say that. He said that he is the only one. So we know there must be Bible corruption, because he is God and there is none else. I want to get your feet out of that net. Your feet is in the net when you are believing that Jesus is God and you're believing that God the Father is one. That is a complete lie. God says he is God and there's none else. Let's go to verse 6. That they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am the Lord and there is none else. God in the book of Isaiah wants to get rid of every doubt you have in your mind that there is another God besides him. He is the one and only. Now, according to the Bible in the Big Ten, we are supposed to honor our father and our mother, but we have no scriptures that tell us to honor the son in the Old Testament. According to the Old Testament, if we have a son that is a glutton and a drunk and is stubborn and rebellious, we are supposed to stone him. Even a mother supersedes in honor than a son. So what happened? The only thing that could have happened, my brother, is forgery, and it's in Jeremiah 8:8. It's all through the scriptures. Forgery, forgery, forgery. And the letters that was written in King Ahab's name coming from the J, little Jezebel. All right, Jesus. There's many lies that are perpetrated upon him. The proud have forged a lie against me, is what the psalmist David said, but I will keep thy precepts with my whole heart. Now, brother, I know you a Christian. Sister, I know you a Christian. It's been drilled in your mind. You have a tent peg in your head. Because of the Apostle Paul, he was a tent maker, wasn't he? And he put that tent peg in your mind, and it's hard for you to get out. It's going to take surgery from Allah himself to remove it from you. You need to go back to the old paths. You need to go back to the book of Isaiah, and you need to meditate on its oneness and how God ascribed no partners with him. And we shouldn't take lords in addition to God. He is one. He's above having sons. He is the one and only. And we just looked at the scripture of him saying, from the rising of the sun and from the west, there is none beside me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. I don't want to take much more of your time, but I do want to take you to a scripture in the Bible where the first time the word kick is mentioned, and it's in 1 Samuel 2:29. Wherefore kick ye at my sacrifice and at mine offering, which I have commanded in my habitation, and honorest thy sons above me. Why are you, my brother? Why are you, my sister, honoring Jesus above the Father? And before you get to saying, oh, they're both one, I have to remind you of one more scripture, and that is when Jesus said, you can't serve two masters. You're serving two masters. Okay, that devil breakdown the church gave you about serving both God and the devil, that's a lie. Jesus was speaking of himself. He knew that many of you are going to call him Lord. And remember, he said, I will say, I never knew you. Why? Because you just associated me with the one and only true God. Think about that today. I'm not here to fight with you. I'm not here to debate with you. But I know for a fact that we've all been in this predicament. And it's time for us to straighten up and fly right. Stop associating anyone or anything with the one and only true God. Shalom and assalamu alaikum to my brothers in the truth.